And as we flip the page, we hear the people say, welcome to the book of Najee. Yo, what's good, you guys? Welcome to another banger on the channel, man. Another special treat for you guys. How are you today? It's been a fantastic Thursday, and we are almost to the weekend, so stay strong, my brothers and sisters. We are almost there. But hey, you see the title, you see the thumbnail, you know what we're getting into today, so get hyped for your boy, because we getting lit with this reaction to Quadeca, Scrapyard 1 and Scrapyard 2. So if you are ready to lock in like I am, hey man, do me a quick solid real quick. If you happen to enjoy today's video, a like would be greatly appreciated. But as per usual, it is not mandatory, so feel free to do so if you wish to support your boy. And if you want to support me even further, big red button down below for the boys and girls at home who want to be a part of the family growing so strong. We are almost to 2K, so hey, help your boy get to 2K subs as soon as possible, and we're going to be going up from there. But hey man, without further ado, we ain't going to talk too much. Are y'all ready to get into today's reaction? Let's get to it, man. Alright, so to kickstart the chain of events here, chapter 1 in the book of Najee, we got Scrapyard 1, and there are 2 tracks on this one. We got the first track, which is called A La Carte, and it is featuring another fan favorite, Breakins. So let's see what we talking about with A La Carte. Alrighty.
My favorite poem was the one I read to you. The teleprompter on the tongue of my shoe. A flashback, saw the touch more resolute. Declare dumb words in the pocket of my soul. Take it all down, take me all apart. You can have my tongue, just promise you'll take it all apart. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart. They got return lights up, they got. Take it, take me all apart. You can have my tongue, just promise you'll take it all apart. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart. They got return lights up, they got. And what I never knew, I'd rather be inside my head than you. How many times will I quit count? Cause it gets so deep, it goes so deep, I'll never put it out. NYC on red, I'm free cause I want to take this and that. LLC for the next LP, I'm never gonna give it back. Stick the problem over to fake, they said I'm gonna hold on you. I'm usually careful, doing my air, but it's feeling kinda overdue. Yeah, my favorite poems, what I couldn't.
Alright, so before they go into the switch, I'm curious to how this direction of this, or the direction of these projects, is going to go. I guess it's one whole project if you include both as one thing, but it's called Scrapyard, so I'm assuming, are these like throwaway tracks, or is he trying to paint a picture for us? Because usually with Quadeca, he's a great storyteller, so he likes to paint that picture for us quite often. And this is the first listen, so I plan to go ahead and replay this track. So I'm not going to talk too much through this first listen. I'm going to try to catch as much as I can. And if I can't really identify what's being said or what's really being told in terms of the story, I'm going to go ahead and rewind it so that I can go ahead and get the full scope. So I'm not going to talk too much. Let's get back into it.
And say to you, a joke that wasn't funny cause it's true. A flashback, saw a touch more resolute. So forgive me for the hesitant salute. Take it all down, take me all apart. You can have my tongue if you take it all apart. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart. They got return lights out, they got. And what I never knew, I'd rather be inside my head than you. How many times I couldn't count? Cause it gets so deep, I go so deep, I'll never pull it out.
Took yourself, yes I got my jaw gig, now I'm counting now. Why do I feel so unsafe, what am I worried about? Cause I didn't see any proof. Skip a whole season like it's pay-per-view. It ain't you, I'm just caught up in my own shit, licking wounds. I know it isn't state of the art, but the plates a la carte. Would you like course two? And what I never knew, could I be inside my head with you? Free towels trying to fuck you right. I know you never great looks, I feel like a fight. But you said if we make love and I start to cry, I can let it all out, should've rationalized. But goddamn, you oughta see you can hear now. And you get so deep and it goes so deep down that I'm figuring it down.
My favorite poem was the one I read to you on the tongue of my shoe. Flashback, so I touch more resolute. So forgive me, so please forgive me. Take me all apart. Get out my tongue if you take it all apart. Take it all, just don't take it all too.
Alright, so I'm gonna pause before it ends up going into the next track, but that was a la carte, at least on the first listen. What I feel like I'm getting from that is basically, like he was saying, you know, you can have parts of my time. Basically, like, you know, you can take what you can from me, but at little increments. Like, you can only take so much of my time, you know, or so many parts of me, you know. You only get a certain access to this or certain access to that. And I feel like that's really what the story of this is. Like, I'm gonna give you bits and pieces of my time. I'm giving you bits and pieces of myself, but I'm not gonna give you the full scope of time. I'm not gonna give you the full scope of my being. I'm not gonna give you all of me. I'm not gonna give you all of my time, right? So, and this is the thing. I really do want to listen again just to see if I can confirm what it is that I'm thinking, but at the same time, I also want to think. Maybe we should go to the next track. So I'm going to go ahead and follow my gut. And my gut says to replay the track. So we're going to replay the track and see what exactly was the real storyline behind the track. Or at least try to get it finalized in my brain. Let's see what he's talking about.
My favorite poem.
By the way, before we get back into it, I want to talk about the beat and the production. The production was really calm, it was chill, and the beat was really like, you know, offbeatish. Like, not offbeat like in a bad way, but like kind of like unorthodox, if I could say. Like it just really kind of gets you in a smaller groove, but you also like still chillax. You're not getting upbeat. You know, you're not like doing a whole bunch of head bobbing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it.
Was the one I read to you. The teleprompter on the tongue of my shoe. A flashback, saw a touch more resolute. Declared dumb words in the pocket of my soul. Take it all down, take me all apart. You can have my tongue, just promise you'll take it all apart. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart. Let go and turn the lights up, thank God. Take it, take me all apart. My tongue, just promise you'll take it all apart. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart. Thank God we turn the lights up and thank God. And what I never knew, I'd rather be inside my head than you. How many times will I click you? Cause it gets so deep, it goes so deep, I'll never put it out.
And I missed that on the first listen. I didn't really catch that, but he said I'd rather be deep inside my own head than inside of you. Right? So, I mean, obviously, if you think about, like, you know, sexual intercourse and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, all these adult stuff. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of, you know, spending my time enjoying the worldly pleasures of you and who you, and getting inside of you, or, you know, in terms of learning about you, or whatever the case is. But however you want to break that down, he says he would rather spend more of his time inside. More time inside of himself, really, you know, sitting in his own thoughts and battling his demons, or whatever the case is, whatever he has to do, he'd rather spend time doing that than being inside of you. All right, let's get back into it though.
I see I'm red, I fix them, I'll take this and that. LLC for the next LP, I'm never gonna give it back. Stick the problem over to a fight, just say I'm gonna hold on you. I'm usually careful to when the air is feeling kinda overdue. Yeah, my favorite poem's what I couldn't say to you. A joke that wasn't funny cause it's true. A flashback, so I touch more resolute. So forgive me for the hesitant salute. Take it all down, take me all apart. You have my tongue if you take it all apart. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart. Let go and turn the lights out, thank God. And what I never knew, I'd rather be inside my head than you. How many times I couldn't count? Cause it gets so deep, I'll go so deep, I'll never pull it out.
Took yourself, yes, I got my jaw again, now I'm counting now. Why do I feel so unsafe? What am I worried about? Cause I
See, that's the thing too. Like really connecting when you're in the act of doing the do. If you know what I'm saying. But and when you're in that act, you really connecting with someone. Like that's when it's really emotionally shattering experience. Like it really connects you guys mentally, emotionally, everything. That's when you really connect as one, right? And that's a feeling that a lot of people, it's fleeting for them. Like they don't know that feeling because all they've known intercourse to become has been just something to get your rocks off and just a selfish pleasure fest where both sides are really just looking to just get off from them own and they're not thinking about the other party. So when you're thinking about each other and the experience that you guys are both sharing, you come to have a much stronger experience and a much stronger feeling about one another than you would if you were only selfishly thinking about yourself in that situation. Just food for thought. Let's get back into it though. Well, actually, you know what? I think at that point we've already kind of covered the song in its entirety. Let me know what you guys think about a la carte in the comments down below. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next track. Let's see what they're talking about. Alrighty, next track here is called You Don't Know Me Like That. Let's see what he's talking about. This one, I'm not going to try to do the whole rewind thing. I'm going to try to catch everything on the first listen and give you guys my thoughts throughout and at the end. And then let you guys kind of discuss the track itself and what you guys think in the comments down below. But let's go ahead and get into this one. You don't know me like that, man. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't even know me.
But you don't know you like that, and you never will.
The Weeknd? Huh? I need my glasses for this one.
I took it out of my secrets, I took it instead of shame. I let me know the picture break, realize this is fake.
Hey.
I knew what I wanted to, and wasn't meant to.
Alright, so for starters, right, and this is no knock, but this is already better than the other track. Like, and it's only a minute in. And he hasn't really said anything. It's already is better than the other track, and he hasn't even said anything yet. So like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? So just like, I don't know what it is. I do know what it is. I'm just really fucking with the overall vibe and the artistic direction of this track. Like this the high pitched like distorted type of voice that's going on is really an add to the track. It's really adding a lot to the track. The beat is really fun, it's vibrant, it's jumpy, it's bumping. You know what I'm saying? It's getting you in the groove, and then just just the it's just a vibe, bro. It's just a vibe, and it really does hit. And just to talk about the lyrics a little bit, for what I am gathering in terms of the overall story of the track, which is you don't know me as much as you think you might, right? The idea that you have a thought of what you think I am or who you think I am, but in reality, you don't know as much about me as you think you do, right? And he's portraying that in this track. Let me before I make that point, God, they have a point, but I'm not gonna make it too hastily. Let's just finish the track and then I'll give it at the end. Okay? We'll get that in. But that was You Don't Know Me Like That. And the point I was going to make is that as people, we are always like, even when we have qualities about ourselves that typically stay very similar or stay the same. I'm trying to be in a way where you can actually see my eyes, but we're constantly evolving and constantly changing for the most part. Most of us. Some of us don't care about evolution. We don't care about becoming better. We actually are afraid of change. Some of you guys are afraid of change. And what I have to say about that is stop being your own worst enemy. Okay? The only thing that's going to come from you not changing is you're going to get left behind. Everyone else in your life is going to change. And you're going to be looking around thinking that they're like crazy or what's going on? Why are you changing on me? Like, why are you different? Like, I wanted you the same way you've always been. But they're going to change. People mature. People learn new things. People go through life experiences. Some people lose people and that changes them completely. Some people gain people in their lives and that changes them completely. So people are going to change. And you have to be ready for that. So the idea that you don't know me like that is really consistent across everyone in the world. You might not, your best friend, you might not know your best friend as much as you think you do. And you guys have been best friends probably since grade school. You've probably been best friends since fucking preschool, since fucking the park when your mom took you out to the park and she met another mom and now they're best friends and now you guys are best friends. You probably don't know that person as much as you think you do is the point, right? And the best way to accept that is just to understand that change is inevitable and you have to embrace it. So I think that would be an overarching point in this track that I would take away from it. But let me know what you guys think about this one. You Don't Know Me Like That, and you guys gotta know from the way I was reacting to that joint, that is a playlist track. You feel me? That's a goddamn playlist track. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for Scrapyard 1. We're gonna go ahead and transition over to Scrapyard 2, and we're gonna see what it's talking about. And wings on my baby, she be cooking for me, then I got the praise. Alright, so we are on Scrapyard 2. These tracks are a lot shorter. I'm assuming he did this because there's an extra track on here, but also that extra track is about a minute. So yeah. But track one though, we're gonna get into. Track one we got is called Dust Cutter. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's see what we're talking about. Dust Cutter. One really bright spot about Quadeca, in my opinion, is that his production really aids in his storytelling ability with his lyrics. Like, I'm taking these fucking glasses off. You can't even see my goddamn eyes. But yeah, his production really adds to, because sometimes people, their production will either overwhelm the track or it will actually deter from the lyrics of the track. Or, you know, and what I mean by overwhelm is like the production will literally just cast out the lyrics. The lyrics don't matter no more because the production's either so fucking fire or it's so just literally overwhelming. But also there are tracks where an artist will have god tier production, but their lyrics are literally nonsense. Like an artist I can think of who does this a lot is probably like Playboi Carti is one of the more popular examples of this, because most of his tracks, you know, you got really A1 production, and then the lyrics are like something like skippy wap I like fucking you know, he just saying random shit. He's not saying anything, but it's hard. That shit's fire, right? So that's a perfect example of that. But one thing that Quadeca does that is a very big bright spot in my opinion is that his production really adds to lyrics. And what I mean by that is it does a good job of illustrating a scene. It does a great job of painting that scene for you. It's like as soon as I close my eyes while I'm listening to these tracks, I'm envisioning a certain scenario. That is perfect storytelling for any artist. And I think that Quadeca does a really great job of storytelling as an artist, for sure. Let's get back into it. This is the point I was making before. As you can tell, right? I'm about to make this point. You guys are going to probably look at the screen like, dude, what are you talking about? Right? But this is an example of the production overwhelming, right? But in a good way, right? Like, it's clear that, like, even while he is saying things, it's almost as if he's not saying anything, right? Because the production is carrying so much of the soundscape that it's doing all of the illustrating of the scene itself And he doesn't have to really do much talking to really paint the rest of the picture for you. You're able to fly away into a mental wonderland by your damn self through the production alone. And he could say nothing the entire track and it would still go. It would still go. I guarantee you, you take away his lyrics, this still goes. Okay? And then I feel like he's purposefully, because Quadeca doesn't do these things on accident, right? He has a great handle of mixing and musical production and all this extra stuff. So he's not making the production overwhelming over the lyrics on accident. He's done this on purpose so that you pay more attention to the overwhelming soundscape of the production over what he's actually saying in the lyrics. Because for one part, from what I'm like really trying hard to listen to, he ain't really saying anything that's worth mention, right? If I heard something that was worth mention, I would have said it, right? I have a speaker right here, like I hear everything being said. And he's not really saying anything worth mention. So the big point of this track is to fall into the mental wonderland, the mental soundscape of what the production is trying to give you. And I like that. I really do like that. Let's get back into it. We got a couple more seconds. I like what it went for, and for that reason, I like what it did there. I like it. All right, man. We're gonna pause it before it goes into the next track. But that was DUSTCUTTER. Let me know what you guys think about that track in the comments down below. Did you think it was boring? Did you think it was a vibe like I did? Do you think it something else? Did it give you a different experience? Let me know in the comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. But the next track we got here is called Under My Skin. Track 2. Let's get into it. Under my skin. Under my skin. Let's get it under my skin. So that's an interesting concept. So he's saying that the safest place for you, the place I found to keep you safest, is under my skin. What you take from that is what you take from that. But for what I'm understanding about that in terms of my interpretation, he doesn't literally mean under his skin. He means like under my watch, under my protection, right? And not even that, you can also take it as, because literally the literal meaning behind someone getting under your skin is that they're getting on your nerves, right? They're pushing some kind of button that is grinding your gears and it's making you, you know what I'm saying? So I believe he's also can be saying that, a perfect place for you is to get under my skin, to be that nuisance in my life, to be that thing. But you're in my life giving me that headache, but you might also be giving me that peace, right? We all have that one person. We've had that one person in our life that as much peace as they give us plenty of headache and plenty of heartache, and you gotta take the bad with the good. You can't just have good times. Sometimes it's gonna be rain. Sometimes it's gonna be clouds, and you gotta take that too. So I think that's also what he's trying to get at. I think that probably is the main point. Is that, you know, the best place for you to be is getting under my skin. Literally. I like it. Let's keep going.
Said I won't kill her again, maybe I will again. Said I'd be there for you, and still I am. I'll be there in spirit, I'll be there in spirit. There's a song that belongs to you if you care to hear it. If you find me under your skin again, maybe we could be friends, maybe that'll make too much sense. Those eyes were done, you still incensed. So why would you come to me right after I built a fence? If I hide you under my skin.
What? Why did you come to me after I just built a fence? Oh my god, what? Ah! Like, bro, you left me behind and then you come back to me after I done built this wall. What the fuck? Yo. Like, oh man, that is some real shit right there. Cause that happens. That happens. You've ever had an ex that when you show that you're doing better in life after them, they try to come back? Or say you aren't showing you've done better in life, but you're showing that you're getting over them, right? You're putting up that wall and that barrier, you know, that extra defense layer, and then all of a sudden they come back and they're trying to break down the walls, and it's like, what are you doing, baby? Yeah. What are you doing? Why are you here? Oh, madness. Absolute madness, man. But let's go ahead and finish this track up, man. Alright, so that's it just is going to go all the way to the end and it just cut abruptly. So I just went ahead and paused it. But that was under my skin, track 2. And again, maybe my interpretation is wrong. Maybe you guys know more than I do, or you have a better thought, or even a differing opinion about the tracks. Whatever it is, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. And let's go ahead and get into the final track of the Scrapyard sequels, the duo, the twosome, the train. Anyways, let's get into the last track here. It's called I Make It Look Effortless, and it's only 1 minute and 7 seconds. Yo. Alright, I make it look effortless, man. I make it look so effortless, man.
I make it look effortless. I make it look effortless.
Hey.
I don't need a preface. I'm filling my cup, but still half empty. I feel like a pessimist. She thinks she in love, but she only half let me. She don't get the sentiment. I still have a door before you're on your way. I'd still be a gentleman. And I'm too far gone. Don't wanna hear about what you are. Lately I must be out my mind. Baby, I gotta try to lie. I make it look effortless. I make it look effortless. Tell you what, I don't need preface, baby. Make it look effortless.
See, man, the problem with tracks like that are just like short like that is that he didn't really say anything. Like, he didn't really say anything, and so it's just like you ain't even really get a small scope of a story that can maybe have, you know, a little bit of replayability. It's like, you know, I make it look effortless. I make it look effortless. Alright, let me chill. But yo, that is gonna do it for Scrapyard 1 and Scrapyard 2. Hey man, listen, you've made it to the end of the video. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the ride, because it was a fun one for sure. If you happen to enjoy the video, again, a like would be greatly appreciated, but it's not mandatory. Or it's not. But I love you if you would give me a like. You know what I'm saying? I might give you a virtual cookie. You feel me? And if you happen to be new to the Goon Squad, big red button down below. Come join the family today. Then wait, what did I say? I said big red button down below, bro. Come join the family today. We are on our way to 2K and beyond, and there ain't nothing else you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Just come join it. All right, I'm putting my mind control on you. All right, come join the Book of Najee. We're on our way to 2K subs. You will be a part of the family. But yeah, man. Anyways, all that weird shit aside, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of y'all Thursday. And I will see you guys in the next upload whenever it hits your inbox. Peace out.